Welcome back. So today we're going to do a demonstration that shows just how much nitrogen we have in our soil. For this experiment, some of the main things we need are calcium chloride, some nitrate strips. Both of these can be purchased either on Amazon or through the supplier. I will post links in the description below. 1 gallon of distilled water. Of course, you're going to need your soil samples. So for today, I took 2 from my lawn, same spot, one from 0 to 6 inches deep, and the other from 7 to 12 inches deep. I then have 2 samples from my garden beds, one from 0 to 12 inches, and then the other I took from 13 to 24 inches. Same process for preparing these samples as the jar test, so make sure you sift through the soil, breaking up all the large aggregates. You just want a nice fine powder. And then take note whether the soil is wet or dry. You will also find these little centrifuge tubes to be quite useful. They have measured markings for milliliters up to about 50. You're going to need at least something that can hold 40 milliliters worth of liquid and preferably has good indicators as far as the measurements. Probably going to want some caps to go with those as well. Your first step is to add 5.6 grams of calcium chloride into your 1 gallon of distilled water. Shake vigorously and then add 30 milliliters of this solution to each of your centrifuge vials. Now that you have the solution at about 30 milliliters in each of the vials, you're going to add soil to these until you reach the 40 milliliter mark. Once you are there, go ahead, shake vigorously for at least 30 to 60 seconds, and then you're going to let it sit for a few minutes. When a clear separation has been made between the soil and solution, you're ready to test. Take one of your testing strips from the nitrate test kit and dump it into the clear part of the solution. After submerging all your test strips into your samples, we wait about 30 to 60 seconds to take our readings. The next step is to match up the color of the first square on the nitrate testing strip with the colors indicated on the container. Record the number you believe is most closest to the value you see on the strip. Once you have your measurements from the nitrate strips, you need to add what's called a correction factor. Divide the number you got from the nitrate strip by the correction factor. After adding in the correction value, we have values that range between about 10 and 15 parts per million. These are relatively moderate levels of nitrogen. Anything below 10 could be considered a little deficient. Between 10 to 20 is ideal for most crops. Above 20 is pretty excessive nitrogen levels. Thank you very much.